Hey, what's up, man?
Chris, buddy, I need your expertise, man. I just want to make sure I can roll my closing costs into the loan. I don't want to be tight on money when I move into this house.
I get where you're coming from. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't quite work like that with home purchases.
Really? But I thought...
Yeah, I know. It's a common misconception. Unlike car loans, though, where you can roll everything in, with home purchases, the loan amount cannot be raised to absorb these costs.
What are my options?
Well, have you heard about seller concessions?
Honestly, I can't say that I have. Fill me in.
When you buy a home, obviously you have closing costs to consider, right? Well, seller concessions allow the seller to pay those costs on your behalf.
Okay, I think I've got it. But how does that work exactly?
Well, it's essentially part of your purchase agreement. You just put in that the seller is going to pay some or all of your closing costs, and they do that with the money they make by selling it. It comes back around to you.
I mean, that sounds like a game changer. But does the seller just hand over cash at closing?
Not exactly. It's really part of your contract. And the good news is it's allowed on all major loan types.
Well, I honestly had no idea. Okay, but why would a seller actually agree to that?
Well, sometimes it's used as an incentive, especially if the seller really needs to sell or is having trouble, but it definitely helps alleviate buyer costs.
Yeah, well, that makes sense, I suppose. But how do I actually negotiate that with the seller? Will you give me some answers here I can work with?
You and your real estate agent will handle that part, but it's more likely to happen now that it's more of a buyer's market. And don't ask for too much.
I appreciate it, man. You're a lifesaver. Thanks for explaining that.
That's what I'm here for. Let's get you into that dream home. Later, man.